What's going on, my fishing fam? Just got to my spot right now, and this is kind of a sad trip. This is my last fishing trip of 2019. I'm hoping to end this one on a good note, kick up the new season in 2020, and hopefully it's a big year. Since I just got my new outboard motor that I showed in one of the previous videos, I'm gonna be looking to go a lot farther, catch a lot more, catch a lot bigger. So things are looking good for 2020. But right now I'm at a trout spot, and we're gonna work a mangrove line and see if we can connect with a giant. I hope you guys are getting your last trips in before the year's over. Anyway, stay tuned, let's get to it. So here's what the scenery for the morning is gonna look like. I'm gonna have a northeast wind today. So what my idea is, or what I'm hoping is, I'm gonna have, of course, high tide right now. So I'm not only gonna have high tide, but I'm gonna have a lot more water pushed in, because the northeast wind is going to be pushing a little bit of extra water right up against the mangrove line where I want to be fishing. And also too, any mullet or any kind of small bait fish that can kind of get pushed by that wind and that current are also going to end up settling on this side. So that's what the thought is today, and we're going to see if it proves to be worth it. Well, it's a little bit lighter out right now. You might be able to see a little bit more, but I was expecting to have my first trout already, and it hasn't happened yet. So 2020 is looking like it might not be so kind to me. We'll see. Still got a good distance to go, but cover some water, get into the boundary, and see what happens. Got one, fish on. It's a little trout ski. Now he is too small to keep, but look at that. First trout of them. Woo! God, he just slimed me. Oh, that's a good one. Holy crap. If that's a trout, that is a tank right there. Oh, that was sick. Man, there's a school of them here. Holy crap. Well, so far everything I said is starting to pan out. You know, the way the wind is causing a little bit of current, maybe pushing the bait fish up a little shallow here on just this far west bank. And that seems to be what the deal is. Glad to see this is panning out just like I thought it would. Look at that. Kicking the morning off. First little 12-inch trout, next one probably about a 15, 16, maybe about a 16. Man, that is one pretty looking fish. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and set him back in, but we got him on the stringer because he's coming home for the plate tonight. That was great. Let's just keep moving here, chucking our little swim bait, seeing what else happens. That was awesome. I had a feeling they'd be pushed over here. I had a feeling. That kind of lets me know for the future going forward, if I'm coming out here to, you know, ever do some spotted sea trout fishing, start checking which direction the winds are coming from in order to determine which bank I'm gonna fish for that day, because it seems to be that the winds are really pushing whatever it is, bait fish, like little finger mullet, whatever. And these trout are just holed up, just waiting for an easy meal here, it looks like. Oh God, there's another one. Well, that's another one. Might have to measure him up though. I don't know if he's a keeper. He might be right on the keeper size. To be a spotted sea trout keeper, it's got to be a 14 incher. So I don't know, 13 or 14. Not sure. Let's take a look. Oh, this is a beautiful thing when you stumble on some hot fishing. It is a beautiful thing. All right, time to switch swim baits. Because after catching 3 trout on the same one, that last one is destroyed. So, pull out a new swim bait, hook it up, get back to chucking. Oh God, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big trout. That's a big one. Oh man, he's not the monster we were looking for, but he is a freaking healthy one. He's probably like a 20. Look at that. That's the big one of the day right there. He's probably like a 20 right on the dot. And he's thick, man. He's thick for a 20-inch trout, man. He's got some shoulders on him. Look at that right there. Isn't that a beautiful sight? All right, so let me explain what I'm usually trying to do when I come and work this mangrove line. So in the past, I've gotten a lot of people commenting saying that, you know, I need to do a little more explanation as to what it is I'm actually doing sometimes. You know, me, myself, I'm going based off just instinct at this point. So to slow down, break it down for you guys, maybe give out a couple of extra tips, might be something useful. So first off, let me just go ahead and point out that you'll see we've got a pretty straight mangrove line going down here, but all along the way in that mangrove line, you'll see areas like this straight ahead where it's a little pocket. The next one down, another little pocket pushed in. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to aim my cast so that my lure hits right underneath where the edge of that overhang is. If it can drop right on the edge of that overhang, it's your best chance of not only nabbing a fish that's outside of the mangrove line, but also a fish that's pushed up in there, hiding under a mangrove root or, you know, some kind of log. I've seen a lot of big snook, big redfish before. Of course, not today because it's dark, but 12, 1 o'clock in the day, dead summertime, I've seen big redfish and big trout, you know, pushed way up in there. So being able to land your cast right on the edge of the mangrove line is going to allow you to not only, like I said, hit the fish on the right side of the mangrove line, but the fish that are actually inside of the mangroves. Give you a better hookup ratio, catch more fish, it'll lead to bigger fish. You know how it goes. So I'm not walking too fast here, just, you know, casual stroll.
and just hitting these little pockets as I'm walking the whole way down. But yeah, that feels like a good one. That's probably a keeper. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, he came off. That was a really good trout right there. That's probably like an 18-inch spotted sea trout. So nothing to get heartbroken over. I just wanted to be able to go home and take a couple fillets with me. And seeing how that just worked out. Now you talk about demoralizing. Jeez. That's a big fish. What the heck is that? That's a trout. That is a monster trout. I think it is because it's coming straight at me. It is the freaking tank of a trout. That is a monster of a trout. Oh God, that is a freaking tank. Oh my God. And I was so shocked about 5 minutes ago because I came up in the shallows and saw like a 2.5 foot, almost 3 foot redfish just sitting there, and I threw this lure in front of him and I kind of spooked him a little bit. And then I threw up ahead to see if I could get out ahead of him, or maybe there's a school of them. And bam, that trout hit it out of nowhere. It feels like he missed it at first and then he came back and hit it again. That was sick. Look at that. I mean, he's not a gator trout, but look at that. He was approaching it. Big old yellow mouth. That is a good sized trout. That's awesome. Look at the size of that bad boy. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for me. It was an okay morning, man. I mean, I've only fished for about an hour and a half. Got 4 trout total, 3 keepers, so not bad for an hour and a half, man. Started to pick up with the weather a little bit. You can see I got a lot more chop rolling in. There's a little bit of a white cap starting, so that's probably why I'm not getting any more bites. But it was hot for that first couple, you know, first 30, maybe 60 minutes of fishing. It was just, man, it was on fire. The bite was happening. But anyway, like I said, that'll wrap it up for me. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Trying to build my subscriber count to see if we can reach more of you guys. Leave a comment down below if you guys have liked any of the videos, you guys want to see me kick back up and do some more sheep's head fishing, or you want to see me come out and hit the flats more on the Banana River and the no motor zone. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are liking more, the sheep's head or the trout, and we'll try and pump out a couple more videos depending on what you guys are requesting. So I appreciate you guys' support again, and thanks for watching, man. Tight lines to all you guys. Stay at it. Later.